Hi. Hi. I'm Ellery, and I've been watching a lot of podcasts lately and talking to myself a lot lately, and I feel like I could make money instead of just talking into my pillow, you know? I'm in a park. I was just watching the sunset, unpacking all my issues with myself, because I quit my therapist, and now I need to learn to not shove things down until I can see my therapist again. I need to learn to just sit down and have a little chat. So, I'm having a little fucking chat. And you're on my steering wheel right now, so that's why you're crooked. I don't have a mount. I've got nothing, actually. This is my phone. Fuck if I know if you can hear me. Like, I have no idea. My car might somehow be too... I feel like she's pretty quiet, but... Yeah, I was just gonna sit here and talk to myself, as I always do. But I figure maybe I'm gonna talk to other people. Maybe. I've been watching a lot of Madeline RG. I hope that's how you say her name. Podcasts, pretty lonesome podcast, and I'm like actually like in love with her, and I'm like just gonna be her, low-key. So I'm just gonna be her. I don't know what I would call this, but I was thinking maybe I would make it a podcast like I film and talk while I drive, because I actually just fucking love to drive around. But the main reason I like to drive around is to listen to music, so I don't know if you're invited, actually. We'll see about that. That's not my hair, that's the seat, actually. This is my hair, that's this. Sorry, I just feel like it looks like I have a long-ass, like, tuft of hair. I don't know. But yeah, I was gonna, like, take you in my car and, like, I'd drive around and get absolutely fucking lost, because I just did that today, and I got really scared. Downtown roads are actually kind of horrifying to navigate, I learned today. Where the fuck are the lines? I don't know. I just chose a car and stayed right behind her. But yeah, I was brainstorming, like, what the fuck would I call my podcast? And I was like, you know what? I'm a distracted driver. And this sounds stupid, but I know that if I was gonna take a video of myself driving and talking, like, I already cannot fucking talk on the phone while I'm driving. Like, all my attention goes away from the road. In retrospect, this actually seems like a bad idea, but maybe I'll just learn how to drive and talk, you know? But I was gonna call it maybe, this is stupid, I'm gonna rethink this, but I was thinking, whoops, that light was red, you know? Because I'm sure that's gonna be a staple if I do decide to do that. I feel like that'll become my new fucking catchphrase. That sounds dangerous, I'm sorry, it's not that deep. I don't think I miss red lights. I don't know, though, because if I'm running a red light, it's because I wasn't paying attention. And if I'm not paying attention, then I'll never fucking know if I ran the red light. So, I don't know, that's my fear lately, actually. That I just am running a red light, and I actually don't know, because I wasn't paying attention. Also, where I live, I don't have a lot of stop signs. It's just, sorry, there's literally eyeliner in the corner of my eye. I actually was not prepared for this. Now, I look like shit. I've been actually, like, sobbing all day, but there's no stop signs. There's stop signs, but not many, and I also don't usually leave the same roads that I'm always driving on. So when I go, like, on a, like, foreign road, or, like, one I'm not on very often, and there's a stop sign, I fear that I missed the stop signs. Like, I don't think that I am in the habit of looking for them anymore. I hopefully have not. Well, actually, I do have a story. Yeah, one time I was with my mom, and we were driving home from my grandma's house, and I was like, you know what? I'll drive. That's fine, I just got my license. I'm gonna fucking drive. And the first stop sign, I fucking blew it. It was a 4-way stop, thank God. No, I blew right through it, and I, like, tried to slam on the brakes way too fucking late. So if I didn't slam on the brakes, my mom would not notice. But then, you know, I slammed on the brakes, and I was like, fuck this, I can't stop now. And she was like, what the hell just happened? She did not say hell. She is a very Christianly woman. I don't know what she said. But she was like, what just happened? I was like, I'm done. And I had a very difficult time pulling into the parking lot. Like, I didn't know where the hell the entrance... It was very stressful. I did not drive the rest of the way home. And I fell asleep on the car ride home. And I think I had a dream that my mom ran a stop sign to make myself feel better. I don't think that happened. Also, sometimes I just get like so I'm actually gonna get like arrested for this. No, that's stupid. I'm not. Okay. I kind of dissociate. Dissociate. Something. When I'm driving, if there's someone in front of me. And so, I don't really look. Oh my god, this is like really bad when I say it out loud. I don't really look at the lights. I just go if the person in front of me is going. So like the light could turn yellow and they would like barely made it and I would still be going behind them because I wasn't paying attention. I was just following them. I don't know. Like this is so stressful. Like I wish I had like a dash cam or something. So that's why I'd have you. So I could actually see if this is happening or not because there's no way to know because I wasn't paying attention. Okay. Anyways. I was gonna unpack my recent troubles. But like, I fear this is information that's not supposed to get out. And I fear I've never fucking posted anything on the internet. I have an Instagram. I just fear that this is gonna see people in my real life and then this word is gonna spread, which I wasn't supposed to spread it. I'm just gonna say it, and you know what? Maybe I'll just post this once the word is already out, which is gonna be a long time. So I'll have lots of time to ruminate on this and see if actually this is something that I want to put on the internet. I'm an introvert, and I was in the special classes for shyness in elementary school, and so this is very strange for me. I'm great at talking to myself. So I'm just trying to pretend I'm talking to myself. I'm really good at talking to myself as if I'm not myself. Or I talk to myself. And I refer to us as we. Like I'm like, oh my god, we're so tired today. Is that normal? I don't know. Did I already say I came here to watch the sunset? Yeah, I'm doing this instead. Because actually it's winter. And I don't know if you can fucking tell. It's cloudy. It's fucking cloudy. I see nothing. So might as well spill all my secrets online, or at least on my camera roll. Okay, I really just need to actually, I am like deflecting. I was deflecting even talking about this to myself just a minute ago. It's not that bad. It's bad for me. Do you like my rings? Sorry. Oh my god. Okay, my parents got divorced. Oh my god, there's actually people coming. Great. Okay. My parents got divorced, well, legally recently, like a few months ago. But back in April right now it is. February 20-something, 2025. So they like announced that they were getting separated back in April, like practically on my birthday. It was awesome. Loved it. My parents never showed any fucking signs of like being unhappy in their marriage. Like, never did anybody expect that. It was my mom's idea. My mom just wasn't happy in the marriage, and my dad was. And according to him, he didn't see it coming. So that happened like on my birthday. Not like on my birthday, but like 2 days before my birthday. It was awesome. Wanted to die. But then recently, like a month ago, my mom moved out, finally. Oh my god, it was terrible because the bank would not give them like a statement or whatever. So they couldn't get 2 mortgages, and my mom couldn't move out. She couldn't like get another house. So she lived with us from April to January. It was terrible, actually. My dad slept in the fucking basement. It was really awkward. Nobody was happy. It was strange. And it made things a lot harder to adjust to, because it was like, drop this big fucking bombshell. Hey, we're getting divorced. And then nothing changes. Nothing. For April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December, January. Oh, Jesus. That's 10 months. That's 10 months. Right? Did I count that right? No. Well, we won't count April. May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December, January. So like 9 months. Could have had a fucking baby. Yeah, they lived together. And it was super weird. So just last month, my mom found her own place. She's renting it, blah, blah, blah. Side fucking note. The landlord and all his little buddies are so terrible. I can't even get into it, but, like, they're just the most unreliable people in the whole fucking world. And, like, this guy has come to fix our fireplace, like, 5 times. Just sits with his butt crack out inside of our fireplace, and he doesn't fix it every time because he doesn't know what he's doing. None of them know what they're fucking doing, and it's just upsetting. So my mom just moved out, and so now it's been like a month splitting houses, splitting my time, splitting my energy. I'm still coping with that. I'm still trying to, like, figure that out, and I have a little brother, and oh my god, he's still trying to figure it out. It's, like, very stressful for me. He's in 8th grade, and I'm a senior. You don't know anything about me. I need to remember this. You actually know nothing about me. So we're still coping very heavily with that and adjusting. Like, I'm fine. Like, now I'm depressed, but I'm situationally depressed for now. But, like, 2 days ago, I was chilling. I was like, fuck. I'm fine, actually. I'm literally fine. I just left my fucking therapist. Like, fucking, I said fucking, I'm sorry. I just left my fucking therapist. Like, I am picture of health. Not anymore. Yesterday. I think this was yesterday. My mom and I were, like, trying to put together, like, my grad party invitations on Canva. And then she was like, oh, well, wait, hold on. Let me, like, make, like, a fucking Facebook invitational for this or something. And so she was, like, making, like, this Facebook thingy with all the information. And she was like, oh, I should probably add a picture to it. So she, like, clicks, like, add a picture, and then she goes gallery, and then she scrolls really, really fast from the top, and I saw what she didn't want me to see, a picture of her kissing a man. Most millennial thing I've ever seen, actually, in my entire life. Like, millennial pause is one thing. Millennial, literally her eyes were open, and she was like, what the fuck? You're like 47. What are you doing? Like, ugh. That is, like, I'm sorry, that was so cringe. Like, someone who didn't have her as a mother would also think that was fucking cringe. It was terrifying. And so for a second I was like, maybe that was like a statue or something. Maybe it was like on her trip. She like saw like a sexy statue or something, you know. She's fun and single now. I guess not. So I go, who was that man? Yeah, so she goes, that's my mom's oh shit face, you know. And I actually think I blacked it out a little bit. Blacked out a little bit. I don't really remember how it went, but I think she was something along the lines of like, just a guy I went on a date with. Keep in mind, for me, it feels like my parents just divorced a month ago because they finally just split a month ago. But technically it's been like almost a year. So at first I was like, you know, girly pop about it. I was like, yeah, chill, like, what's his name? I was like giggling about it. I was like, does he have any kids? Ha ha ha, do you like him? Purely in shock, actually. And she was like, yeah, his name's like Justin. And she was like, yeah, I guess I liked him. But this really isn't a conversation I was ready to have with you. I was gonna wait a long time to tell you about this. It doesn't feel like a thing yet. It's just our first date. Met him through a friend of a friend. And I was like, what's his last name? Does he have kids? She told me he had kids. Nothing else. Sorry, just like actually like burped. Speaking of mental energy, this was like 15 minutes ago I mentioned mental energy. We have the same burping problem. It's very cute. Actually my throat hurts really bad because I'm sitting in like an S shape because you're crooked. Let me, that didn't actually help anything. Maybe if I put my feet down. There's my knee. Yeah, and she told me his first name, and that's it. And I was like, last name? And she goes, I'm not telling you that because I know you're gonna go stalk him. You're right. I am. And I did. Oh, baby, I fucking did. Basically, I'm Gen Z. Be so fucking for real. I can do a lot with. His name's Justin and he has kids. I can do a lot with that. Sorry, I'm not farting. This is my seat squeaking because I'm moving. I'm pulling my socks up. So I stalked him like a motherfucking bitch on Instagram. I go to my mommy's profile, and obviously I click like following, and I search Justin, and I scroll through a few Justins, and I know from this picture he had a beard. I saw a beard, but I had nothing else because it was very quick that she scrolled away. So he has a beard, it's like black, and his name is Justin. So I look up Justin, and I look through the ones that have beards, and there's only one that I don't already know who he is, and I know he definitely couldn't be the one my mom was going on a date with. So he's this man, and I open his profile, and his bio is tats and race cars. What the fuck? So I go to his profile, and it's obviously fucking private, like a bitch, little pussy. Sorry. And so I look him up on the Googie, and I find his little fucking Twitter account, X account. Fuck that shit. Can we talk about, we'll talk about Elon Musk another day. And I'm like scrolling through his account, and I'm like, oh, thank God he's a Democrat. Like, he's following all these silly little making fun of Trump accounts and reposting Kamala. But I'm not seeing anything about him. So I don't really know. Like, I didn't see anything about kids. Like, he's just like this really weird looking, like, tatted up guy. He kind of gives me the creeps. And so I'm like stalking the shit out of him, and I find out he works at the same place my mommy used to work at a few months ago. Scandalous. So I'm like, shit. Did my mommy leave my dad for this man, actually? And she also left her job? Because tension? Like, But it's recently occurred to me today that adults don't, like, ask for their date's Instagram. Like, they ask for their number, you know? It's not like us. We're like, can I have your Instagram? That's how we ask people out or flirt. Like, they don't do that. So it's very possible that this was just another, oh my God, these women are coming again. It's very possible that this was just another Justin that, like, she used to work with, and to just follow him because she used to work with them, you know? So I actually might have gotten worked up about, like, nothing. Like, that very well might not be Justin. But now I've, like, this was not something I was ready for. It wasn't even something I was expecting. Like, I did not think my mommy was dating already. Like, my dad is, like, I'm, like, 100% sure he's not dating. He's so cute. She just sent me a reel. That's crazy. Speak of the devil. No, but my dad is so cute. He is, like, doing all this, like, self-help and stuff. Like, he's exercising. He never used to exercise. And, oh my God, it's so cute. He's baking bread. He's learning how to bake all kinds of bread. And it's my favorite thing. Oh my God, it's so cute. He made, like, I don't know if you guys have an Olga's where you live. He made Olga bread. And he made us, like, bread bowl. Oh my God, he's the cutest. And I'm obsessed. Like, he's such a cute single guy. And I thought that my mom was, like, a cool single girl. And, like, we were kind of fucking vibing. We are not vibing anymore. I have oldest daughter syndrome. And basically, that means my mommy kind of forgets that, like, I don't actually call her mommy. That's just what I'm saying when I'm mad at her for some reason. But she, like, sometimes she thinks I'm her friend and not her daughter. She, like, asks me for advice on, like, actual, like, crazy life things, like how to parent her other fucking children. Like, love that you, like, think I'm smart like that. I'm not. But, like, I actually don't want to talk about that. Like, how about you ask, like, how's your day? You know, she asks how my day was every day. She's not terrible. I love my mom, but we beefing right now, so. I wasn't expecting her to be dating yet. And it's, like, a thought in the back of my mind, but, like, I was like, there's no way. There's no way. There's way. So now I've got, like, these ugly-ass images in my mind of, like, my mom's boyfriend, like, sitting at the dinner table with us, like, actually puking, like, never did I think my life would be like this. Like, my parents seem so happy my whole life. Nobody expected this. I don't know what was happening. Yeah. But now I'm relatable enough to make a podcast, so I actually had nothing relatable about me before. Not as in, like, I'm so different. There's nothing relatable about me. No. Like, I just didn't have any trauma. It was, like, actually embarrassing for me. Like, one time, I'm 14 and this is deep. I used to cry at night about the fact that I had nothing bad in my life. Like, I was like, I just need something terrible to happen to me. Because I felt too privileged. You know what I mean? Nobody should have to feel like that. But I was 14. Okay? I was fucking 14. I was literally on a vacation in Florida when, like, this was, like, my biggest issue. So, privileged bitch. But I guess my dreams came true. Now I've got divorced parents. So yeah, Justin is a scary thought in my mind. I don't know what's happening there. And me and my mama have, like, we talked about it, like, when it first came up. And then she just wasn't spilling anything. She wouldn't say anything. She just sat there staring at me, like, in fear. And eventually I was just like, is our fireplace fixed yet? And then we just never talked about it again. It's been a full 24 hours and more. And we are not speaking about it. We are pretending nothing fucking happened. Which that's what I want. I do not want to talk about it. I want to pretend that I never saw that. It was a dream. It was a dream. Actually, I'm just telling you about the dream I had last night. Yeah, my parents aren't even divorced. Also, this has been 25 minutes. Maybe I shouldn't do more trauma dumping right now. It's also getting dark. And I'm recording on my fucking phone. If this is gonna be a thing, I'm gonna need to invest in maybe a camera and maybe a microphone. You know? I always wanted to hold. How fun. It is getting dark and I really need to not trauma dump right now. Yeah. But it's also only been 26 minutes. Like, who the fuck is gonna watch 26 minutes of a podcast? Like, that's not even enough time to, like, finish one Block Blast level. It's not really levels, but that's not enough time to die on Block Blast, low-key. I'm sorry. I actually just sound like a cis man right now. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna fucking trauma dump! There's a few things. I could either talk about my dog's tumors, or I could talk about my Republican grandpa. Which would you like? One or two? Great, let's go with two, because it's a shorter topic. And my back fucking hurts, and it's actually getting so dark. And one, I don't want to be, like, murdered. Two, I don't want the quality in this video to be actually just dog shit. Okay. The other night, I'm a liberal, okay? I'm gay, like, all the things. Do you see my... Yeah. So, I was with my dad and my brother, my little brother, and we went to see my grandparents for dinner. And we were, like, chatting, and I was, like, saying how, like, I would want to move to, like, Florida one day. And I was like, well, actually, I don't think I would survive very nicely there. And my grandpa was like, yeah, I guess you probably wouldn't. Because it's a red state. And so I was like, maybe I'd move to, like, Fiji or Hawaii. And one of the two, he was like, I don't remember which. He was like, well, that's a very liberal and democratic place. Like, it's almost been Hawaii, because Fiji is not part of America. I could actually be wrong about that. I thought Denmark was a state until a few weeks ago, so don't quote me on Fiji not being a state. But I'm pretty sure it's not. Hawaii is. I'm that smart. So I was like, I might move to Hawaii. Like, fuck it. I did not say fuck it in front of my grandpa. But, you know, I was like, I need the warmth. I can't stand it here anymore. And he was like, it's a very blue state. Like, those people are, like, fucked in the head. He didn't say that. He's a Christian man. And then he was like, oh, but actually you'd probably like that, wouldn't you? And I was like, yeah, I actually really would. I would love to live in a democratic place. Thank you very much. In a liberal place. And under his fucking breath, he goes, no granddaughter of mine. And then nobody else heard it. Looked around the table. No one heard that? Okay, we're gonna keep talking. Okay, excuse me. My grandpa's a really, like, sweet guy. Like, both my grandpas are really nice. Like, I love them a lot, actually. They kind of raised me. And I love them very, very much. But holy shit, bro. When it comes to politics, that man is kooky dookie. He's, like, off his fucking rockers. There's another person coming, and this is not the same little sweet old ladies. Maybe one of them is gone. No, I see them over there. So who the fuck are you? Go home, please. This has been the shittiest sunset of my life. I actually haven't been watching, but I've been looking every once in a while and it's just been clouds. So yeah. That is my short story on my fucking grandpa. I've been thinking about that one a lot lately. So like, what possesses you to say that? Like, he loves me. I'm sure of it. I know he loves me. And I love him, but jeez, bro. So we'll see if I post this. If this like somehow like is a thing and people like actually watch this, but I've always had fucking big dreams. Like ever since I was a kid, I had a YouTube channel. Don't go looking for it. And I was always like so sure, like it's so easy to blow up on YouTube. Like I'm gonna get the 50 subscribers in a day. That's not how it works, actually. Consistency and quality are things that I need to succeed. So if this somehow actually reaches an audience, like a singular person that I don't know, that's a full-grown man. I'm actually gonna kill myself. What are you doing? Go home. Why are you here? Okay. He's like gone now. He's like kind of there though. Fuck it. Okay. Anyway, it's getting so fucking dark and I look like shit. So thanks for listening if you actually listened. God, I hope this isn't just embarrassing and gonna get one view. The sweet old ladies are coming back. And I don't feel like hiding again. Bye!